guys. So I have 9 minutes before I have to jump on a coaching session, and I just wanted to come talk to you for a quick second about something that's happening this week, that's available this week, and it starts November the 2nd. I am launching a brand new limited availability group coaching guided journey. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Now, some of you, you're divorced or you're separated. You're already have made that decision about what you're going to do, where you're headed. You kind of got that figured out. This is for those of you who aren't in that basket. This is for those of you who are still putting up with it. You're trying to figure out how to have a more satisfying marriage, more peace, and safer partnership. And you're trying to understand why your marriage is so difficult. You're trying to untangle your confusion about what's normal. And you're trying to discern the root issues that need more work. This is for you. Because you want real, lasting relationship results, right? We're all looking for healthy, safe partnerships, healthy, safe relationships that last and have good relationship results. Now, a lot of times, if you've already gone to therapy or coaching or counseling or whatever, then maybe you've walked away feeling like you're the one that's expected to do all the work for both of you. And I want to tell you that you can get more clarity about what the actual issues are in your marriage without being made to feel like you have to do all the work for both partners. So here's a few secrets that I have found along the way. Number one, you do not have to keep on wondering if your difficult marriage is normal. And you also do not have to be the one doing all the emotional work to have a healthy marriage. And no, you don't have to drag him to counseling again to get on the same page. And no, you don't just need to be more forgiving and pray more and offer more sex and try to lose the baby weight or whatever else in order to get your marriage back on track. I believe that you can find the answers to your relationship challenges without paying for another therapist or going to your pastor to just get told again that you're not submissive enough and you need to go home and pray more. So I want you to imagine with me for a second that you are confident and happy and at peace in your own home instead of walking on eggshells. You're not living in fear or chaos anymore. I want you to imagine with me that you are free to express your thoughts and preferences instead of worrying nonstop about what your husband is going to do or say if you speak your mind and if you're honest with him. I want you to imagine with me that you're secure in your relationship and your husband never leaves you stressing about his honesty or his commitment. You're also sexually safe and you have the freedom to say no to sex when you need to, without being worried about negative repercussions or coercion. And last but not least, you know that your children are protected and your children are cherished and your children are provided for without worrying about their safety or well-being. So all of this is as simple as knowing what's fixable and how. Now, as an abuse recovery coach, so one of my favorite things to do is to teach my clients how to recognize the systems of love and honor. These are the things that hold every thriving relationship together. And I also teach my clients how to spot the red flags of abuse in order to figure out whether or not they're in danger. But did you know that every single sign of risk also has a matching sign of safety? Do you know these? So even if you're struggling in that difficult marriage, you're actually going to benefit from having a better understanding of what healthy and safe and honoring looks like. And each woman that I work with becomes empowered to make her home a happier and more peaceful and more nurturing environment. So in short, my goal is to open your eyes and guide you through the possibilities of creating a home that is safe and loving and showing you how to grow beyond the painful traumas that are scattered throughout your past while you feel supported and connected in the process. Now, I used to be in a very confused and frustrated and difficult marriage too. And for over a decade, my focus was on trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. So I kept asking myself, which marriage book should I read next? Where can I find a pastor or another counselor who's going to have that magic thing that is going to help him see what's wrong? And how can I be a better wife and a better mother so that there's less conflict? And none of it fixed things. Nothing fixed it. So why? Why didn't it fix things? Why was I still chasing some elusive magic formula for a happy, harmonious marriage? Well, it turns out that when the main thing you've been taught is how to erase yourself in order to keep the peace, you end up losing sight of who you are. And it becomes awfully hard to think clearly when you're almost dead inside. And I know how that feels. So, Is This Normal is a guided group coaching journey for women who want to learn how to recognize the biggest blessings in their marriage and discern any danger signs that they may face and move toward a happy, wholesome future. In the last decade, I've worked with thousands of women in like 45 countries. And they've all spent years asking, is this normal? Just like I did. I've heard a story or two, a few, from women who are working on their marriages and who are running out of hope. So if you've found yourself asking, is this normal? If you're Googling things, wondering, is this normal? And you're dying to know what works and what doesn't work, what's fixable and what's not fixable, I've got you. There's a link below, and you can look at the link called Is This Normal? I deserve to know.com/isthisnormal, because you do deserve to know. And right now, just this week, there's a 20% off coupon. So click on that link. You can use the code, grab 20% off. We'll have 8 sessions together. It's very limited. The whole journey is limited to 10 women. We'll learn together. We'll enjoy each other's company. We'll bond and connect and study and reflect. And after 8 weeks, you are going to have an entirely different viewpoint on what your future looks like in your marriage. Come join me.